Under these circumstances, it is not to be wondered at that a close intimacy arose between the two little captives. Indeed, they soon became sworn friends. Hopfrog, who although he made a great deal of sport, was by no means popular, not in his power to render Trippetta many services, but she, on account of her grace and exquisite beauty, although a dwarf, was universally admired and petted. So she possessed much influence and never failed to use it, whenever she could, for the benefit of Hopfrog. On some grand state occasion, I forgot what, the king determined to have a masquerade, and whenever a masquerade or anything of that kind occurred at our court, then the talents both of Hopfrog and Trippetta were sure to be called into play. Hopfrog, in especial, was so inventive in the way of getting up pageants, suggesting novel characters and arranging costumes for mass balls, that nothing could be done, it seems, without his assistance. The night appointed for the fete had arrived. A gorgeous hall had been fitted up under Trippetta's eye with every kind of device which could possibly give way to a masquerade. The whole court was in fever of expectation. As for costumes and characters, it might well be supposed that everybody had come to a decision on such points. Many had made up their minds as to what roles they would assume a week or even a month in advance. And in fact, there was not a particle of indecision anywhere, except in the case of the king and his 7 ministers. Why they hesitated I could never tell, unless they did it by way of a joke. More probably, they found it difficult on account of being so effete to make up their minds. At all events, time flew, and, as a last resort, they sent for Trippetta and Hopfrog.
Come here, Hopfrog. Swallow this bumper to the health of your absent friend.
Please, Your Majesty, have mercy on him. It is his birthday today, and surely you must have some compassion.
Sweet pea, don't ever interrupt your king. Now then, Hopfrog, let us have the benefit of your invention. We want characters, man, something novel, out of the way. We are wearied with this everlasting sameness. Come, drink, the wine will brighten your wits.
Yes, Your Excellency.
See what a glass of good wine can do? Why, your eyes are shining already.
And now to business. Yes, come lend us your assistance. Characters, my fine fellow. We stand in need of characters, all of us. Come, have you nothing to suggest?
I'm endeavoring to think of something novel.
Endeavoring? What do you mean by that? Oh, I perceive you're sulky and want more wine. Here, drink this. Drink, I say, or by the friends.
Please, monsieur, I beg of you.
Get back. What? What are you making that noise for?
How could it have been me? The sound appeared to come from without. I fancy it was the parrot at the window, letting his feel it from his cage wire.
But on the hour of the night, I could have sworn that
I cannot tell what was the association of idea, but just after Your Majesty had struck the girl and thrown the wine in her face, just after Your Majesty had done this, and while the parrot was making that odd noise outside the window, there came into my mind a capital diversion, one of my own country frolics, often enacted among us at our masquerades, but here it will be new altogether. Unfortunately, however, it requires a company of 8 persons, and...
Well, here we are, 8 to a fraction. I and my 7 ministers. Come, what is the diversion?
We call it the 8-chained orangutans, and it really is excellent sport if well enacted.
We will enact it.
The beauty of the game lies in the fright it occasions among the women.
Capital.
I will equip you as orangutans. Leave all that to me. The resemblance shall be so striking that the company of masqueraders will take you for real beasts, and of course, they will be as much terrified as astonished.
Oh, this is exquisite. Hopfrog, I will make a man out of you.
The chains are for the purpose of increasing the confusion by their jangling. You're supposed to have escaped en masse from your keepers. Your Majesty cannot conceive the effect produced at a masquerade by 8 chained orangutans, imagined to be real ones by most of the company, and rushing in with savage cries among the crowd of delicately and gorgeously habited men and women. The contrast is inimitable.
Oh, it must be.